I'm photojournalist Rudy Marshall here in Washington, D.C. On behalf of journalists here in the United States and all around the world, I'd like to extend our sympathy to the relatives, friends, and co-workers of Barbadian news photographer Christoff Griffith. Unfortunately, what happened to Christoff is something that happens to photojournalists all around the world on a daily basis during their news assignments. As a Barbadian news cameraman who has worked with the American media for the past 38 years and international news media around the world, I have had my own near-death experiences also. As Barbadians might remember, a few years ago I was covering the elections in Jamaica, and Prime Minister Edward Seaga, he didn't like the idea of the international news media covering his elections. I was working as a cameraman for CNN and he attacked me. Some of Seaga's supporters, seeing what he had done to me, they joined in and started to attack me also. One supporter even pulled a knife and put it to my throat and said he was going to kill me. But another bystander, he saw what had happened and he took the knife away from the supporter. Top Barbadian journalist Timothy Slinger, who was in Jamaica at the time covering the elections also, he reported on this incident for the Barbados Nation News.
This is just one incident of harassment we witnessed today. A hostile group surround our vehicle. One of them in a black hood putting a gun to my head. He has a gun in his head. Yet another one of the gunmen threatens to kill a French journalist traveling with us because of the French government's suggestion that President Aristide step down. Our translator begs for the life of the French journalist, and the gunman eventually backs off.
Another Barbadian cameraman, Mr. Jeffrey Allen, he was in Miami, Florida a few years ago, and he received a tip that the body of a murdered kid had just been located in Miami. Jeffrey rushed to the scene as quickly as he could. He was later informed by the Miami police that he was lucky that he did not encounter any danger because apparently the killer of the kid was still in the area. Arriving at the scene of a breaking news story, especially when law enforcement is not present, can be the biggest threat to a journalist, because sometimes the scene is still in chaos, there's mayhem, and the perpetrator who committed the crime is still on the loose. And he doesn't want to be photographed by the media, he doesn't want to talk to anyone, and you being the one with the camera, you're the one he's gonna attack. Another grim situation that I encountered was while covering the war in Afghanistan for CBS News. Me and Mike Kirsch, the reporter, we ventured mistakenly into Taliban territory and we were fired upon by the Taliban. They fired an RPG rocket-propelled grenade at us. And a rocket-propelled grenade is a piece of equipment that can disable helicopters and disable military tanks. So you can imagine the damage that that would have done to us.
All right, get down, Rudy, get down. They just fired a rocket at it. Hold on, let me get down. They just fired a rocket. Let's get out of here. What's going on?
And the Iraqi army has been firing back.
Fire. Possible incoming one.
British soldiers run for cover and hustle cameraman Rudy Marshall and me into the back of an armored personnel carrier.
Keep going. Go right down, drivers up.
What's going on, Mike?
Okay, just proper running across the gun position.
What's going on, Mike?
The latest intelligence. We can't move.
I just don't like the situation. I prefer to be over here. I really don't like it.
Case in point, the images that you're seeing on your television sets coming out of the United States of America and all around the world, there are men and women like Jeffrey Allen, Chris Griffith, and myself who are taking these images. We are the eyes and ears of the people who cannot be there on the scene. So we are getting the best exclusive images so that we can let the world know what is going on. So once again, on behalf of the news media here in the United States and around the world and in Barbados, I would kindly like to extend condolences and sympathy to the family, friends, and co-workers of news photographer Christoff Griffith. I'm Rudy Marshall in Washington, D.C.